You are stronger than your problems.
You can do it. Be motivated. You are not alone. Don't let anyone down your sparkle. All we have is now.
There may be times when some children and young people experience poor well-being, feel stressed, and need help to regain their confidence and cope with issues in their lives. Schools may need to provide temporary or short-term supports at these times. Some children and young people may experience a social or emotional disabilities that require to make a reasonable adjustments to ensure they can attend to schools and participate in all aspects of school's life. Social or emotional disabilities includes a disorder, illness, or disease that affects a person's thoughts, processes, perceptions of reality, emotions, or judgment, or that results in disturbance behavior. The disability may be temporary or permanent. The specific condition may impact on the children or young person in a range of ways, and the impacts of occurs with varying frequently throughout their schooling journey.
There are 5 types of disabilities in learners with socio-emotional disorder. First is conduct disorder is an antisocial behavior that violates the rights of children. Early symptoms of conduct disorder include stealing, running away from home, and as the child grows older, the pattern may develop into vandalism, bullying, and rape. Next, emotional disturbance, emotionally based condition that results in maladaptive behavior. For example, severe depression, bipolar disorder, and eating disorder. Anxiety disorder, enduring pattern of inner experience and behavior that deviates markedly from expectation of individual's culture and inflexible, has an onset adolescence or early adulthood and leads to distress or impairment, such as borderline personality disorder and dependent personality disorder. Next is anxiety disorder is a prevalent form of emotional difficulty sharing with depression the dubious honor of most pervasive emotional disorder. It includes generalized anxiety disorder, phobias, and post-traumatic stress disorder. The last is ADHD. It's a persistent pattern of inattention and hyperactivity impulsivity. For example, inability to focus, inability to follow directions, and inability to cooperate with others.
The first one is social anxiety. It is a condition where excessive self-consciousness goes beyond common shyness. The second one is mood swing. It is a rapid changes in mood. This extreme shift of ups and downs makes it difficult to the person having this. The third one is teasing. A subtle type of bullying. It affects person's self-confidence because he or she feels humiliated. The fourth one is bullying. It is an unwanted aggressive behavior that is repeated or has the tendency to be repeated over time. The fifth one is harassment or psychological harassment. It harms children's development into healthy adults.
Socio-emotional disorder are typically treated with a combination of medication and psychosocial intervention, including cognitive behavioral therapy, family psychoeducation, social skills training, interpersonal psychotherapy, or relaxation training. Psychosocial intervention focused on psychological or social factors. It can improve symptoms, functioning, quality of life, and social inclusions. Cognitive behavioral therapy, a form of psychological treatment that has been demonstrated to be effective for socio-emotional disorder. Family psychoeducation is to help families support individuals with a mental illness better understand mental illness while working together towards recovery. Social skills training is an intervention and instructional methods that help an individual improve and understand social behavior. Interpersonal psychotherapy, it focuses on relieving symptoms by improving interpersonal functioning.
Classroom strategies to address the disabilities. Supporting your student in the classroom. First, lean on others. I find it can be very helpful to educators to collaborate with the entire team, including teachers, case manager, therapist, the student, and the parents. Second, point reinvent the wheel. Read through the IEP or any accommodation or modification ahead of time. The IEP is designed to give a template of how to help the students, so there should be clear goals or classroom accommodations. Third, know that each student is unique. Remember that each student learns differently. Some need visual, while others need to get in there and kinesthetically feel through the learning. And then fourth, give instructions simple. If students struggle to stay focused or take a lot of information at once, try to break things down into smaller tasks that feel more manageable and allow them to feel like they accomplishing this throughout the day. And then last is embrace advocacy. Advocate for yourself and your student. Remind reasonable classroom sizes and time for preparation and documentation is essential when you have a student with special needs in your classroom.